Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. Alrighty, so it is official, I have hit, I have hit 35 books. Alright, so, I want to say this, okay, once again, if you cannot read 35 books, that's great. I my biggest issue when I do these these videos like, oh, I hit 35, oh, I hit 40, is people go, how in the world were you able to read that many books? And quite simply because I make time to actually do that. I'm not always on my phone all the time. When it's time for me to read, my phone is over there. I do not have time to read notifications. Plus, plenty of them were either manga or comics or whatever. On Kindle Unlimited, I have A Brave New World, which is a graphic novel. I do plan on to read that probably like next month or something. I'm actually going to use my money to pay for a copy of the graphic novel, and then I will definitely read that like next month. But anyways, so yeah, I'm really stoked about hitting 35. It is amazing. I'm really happy about it. Alright, so put the glasses on, that makes my eyes hurt. Let's go over the books I have read. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, the first one is Sinister Sprinkles by Jessica Beck. Okay, so I gave this book 5 stars on Goodreads. Jessica Beck is a really great author. So, Sinister Sprinkles deals with the death of this woman, and I don't really understand, like, why the female killer, it is a woman who kills her, why she thought that her supposedly betraying her in the past deserved her to be murdered. I was just like, I don't quite understand. And I guess it's because I've never been betrayed by somebody in my entire life that I don't quite understand the rage behind this particular action. But I just thought the whole thing was absolutely ridiculous, as most things are. Then I read my first horror book, Typhoid Mary by Charles Dalton. Okay, so Typhoid Mary is a zombie book about a little girl called Mary, who is responsible for turning people into, like, basically causing them to eat people. And when she's brought in to ask questions about, what exactly is going on at the home, and, did your, anything about your family and everything, she starts, she answers the questions at first, and then she really starts getting agitated, and then when she realizes that the woman that she was with is not going to basically bring her home, she loses control, and it turns into an entire bloodbath. That took me about 35 minutes to read, and I gave it 3 stars. So I really didn't like how long it took me to read the book, which was in literally one sitting. But I also liked the concept of the book and how you can take this concept of zombies and kind of do something different with it. The next one is Death by Eggnog by Alex Erickson. I gave this one a 5-star read. 5 stars because I absolutely did enjoy it. And basically it's about our protagonist. She has decided to get involved in the theater. And what ends up happening is the guy who's supposed to play Santa, who came in after the other guy was fired for being drunk, who played Santa for a very long time, he is found dead. And, of course, Sissy is like, you know, she doesn't want to do this because she wants to focus on one thing and one thing only. But she soon finds herself dragged into this mystery, and she almost ends up dead. There's a screwdriver involved in this. Screwdriver's involved. Alright. Then I have Jack and Jill by James Patterson. This was an automatic 5-star book. Jack and Jill basically has 3 murderers. Actually, it has 5 murderers. So you have, well, you have 3 murderers and 2 planners. You have a 13-year-old boy who kills black children, and you've got 2 white people who kill white people. No, I'm not joking, okay? I'm not joking, alright? So, Jack and Jill mostly focuses on killing political targets, with their goal towards the end of it is to kill the President of the United States, which they do succeed in doing, but there's kind of this thing of like the President didn't trust his own Vice President, which is outrageous. But then we discover that the Jill that Alex thought was Jill is not real Jill. It's Jack's other that is the real Jill. So, yeah. That was a 5-star read. Oh, by the way, Alex Cross did catch the 13-year-old. The other one is That Time That I Got Reincarnated as Slime, Volume 1. Okay, so that was a 5-star read. I had seen clips of the anime, and I wanted to read the manga it was based on, or, you know, the other way around. It is about a guy who dies in our world that gets reincarnated as a slime in a world of magic, monsters, creatures, things like that. I really happen to like this one, and I did discover that, unlike Kindle Unlimited, this one does not pop up as a Comixology Unlimited. It pops up like you already purchased it. So, next, let's see here. So, what was it? This week, I'm going to purchase the volume along with I Interview Monsters. That's another one I'm going to be getting. I'm almost done with that manga, and so that's definitely going to go on my list of, you know. And then, of course, the last one is The Dresden Files, Full Moon, number 2, Volume 2. This is the second volume in the second book of The Dresden Files. It was adapted as a comic. Loved the plot of Full Moon, I really do. Did not like the drawings, and I'm like, no. I did not like the drawings. Alrighty, so those are the books that I read. And I am, as I said before, I'm very happy to make it to 35 books. Once again, if you cannot reach 35 books, don't worry about it. It is only February, so you got 10 months left. But if you never hit 35, if you even read one book, you're reading more than a lot of people have ever done in their lives. So be happy about that. Okay, that is my video, and I will see you guys probably on Friday with that I Interview Monsters. So, there you go. Bye.